I'm Eshan. I'm Alicia's favorite husband.
Yeah, we've got a handful at home. Don't have much of a voice because of the 3 women in my house.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
It's raining men.
Karan, hint. Are you taking her out
Yeah,
tonight?
no, she can dress up anytime she wants.
Why don't you take me out on a date? By the way.
Able to,
I've
like-
become really good at quickies.
But yeah, I have a lot of expectations and I think you're aware of it. Whether you meet it or not now.
Yeah, I'm
You
okay with
know
it,
what can be
yeah.
your thing? You can learn to be a masseuse.
Mama.
Please stop. Welcome to the Motherlords.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Motherlords, the podcast about the trial and error and comedy of parenting. And today, in a very special from the bathroom pot seat, we have our husbands joining us. No, I'm just kidding. They only took 45 minutes to get ready today.
No, and they came here and then first Karan walks in. You
On
know
time.
who- yeah, on time. Actually, before time. And then he goes to the toilet to like fix his stash.
Yeah.
My stash is in very bad shape today, actually. None of y'all can make out, but it's not good.
Don't
at all.
judge his stash.
Don't
But-
judge a man by his stash.
Don't judge a man by his stash.
But I'm Alicia, and that's Ria and Hina. We're your hosts. And today we're talking about keeping the spark alive in your relationship after having kids. And we thought, who better to banter with than our husbands,
The pot seat.
the pot seat. No, we're the survivors of the
We're
pot
the survivors of the pot seat. How did you guys
But,
manage to get off the pot seat and come here today in time?
I was promised ice cream, actually.
But survivors with us in this journey, survivors of snack negotiations and meltdowns, and the ones who get to be the funny good cop to our bad cop, and the ones who regularly ask us 5 minutes before going anywhere, what? We're doing this? And yeah.
Let them
welcome,
introduce
guys.
themselves
Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Welcome to our podcast.
and introduce us and yourselves.
Oh, you want us to introduce y'all?
Yeah,
Start.
and yourselves.
Oh, wow.
Why
Well,
don't
hi.
you start?
I'm Eshan. I'm Alicia's favorite husband
Out of how many?
that I know of. And I'm the father to Aditya and Ananya, our kids. And it seems I have, what are the words that you've been using? Convinced them that they love Diljit. They like cars, they like planes.
Brainwash them.
Brainwash them. Sorry, the correct word was brainwash them into liking that. And yeah, aside from that, I think they all love me. I'm quite sure of it, I guess. But I think that's me.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Karan. I'm Ria's husband and dad to Alia and Nama. 2 very crazy and fun girls, just like their mom. And yeah, we've got a handful at home. Don't have much of a voice because of the 3 women in my house. And so hopefully I get to chat a bit over here.
But you have a very cool stash.
Thank you. I know.
It's like-
Not as cool as it could be, but go on.
I thought you were going to say not as cool as mine. Why are you so stiff?
Stiff for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it just because I'm sitting here in like my power blazer?
Yeah, plus I didn't want to bring up your white beard, but okay. Now that it's out there.
Some bedroom talk for the bedroom.
You want to go?
Well, I'm Mishal and I'm Hina's husband, and we have 2 children, Aman and Zidane.
You can start with you're really handsome.
I'm really handsome.
He was almost going to remove his shirt today before we convinced him to keep it on. Because,
Yeah.
any free
You know.
moment with the kids.
That's how you keep it alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One rips open his shirt, one keeps a good mustache.
And one came with this
One
massive
came with
orange
his
tikka.
But today, as we talk about why our husbands are here, basically, we want them to talk about with us how to keep the spark alive after kids.
It's raining men.
Hallelujah.
It's raining men.
Mahajan's looking like very resigned.
Specimen. Yeah, they say he's used to this.
But before we start and get into this, let's play a game. Okay. we're gonna do a then versus now game. So what were date nights like then, and what are they like now?
Does anyone remember from like a century ago?
Yeah, date night was normal. I mean, you go to a restaurant, go for a movie, no, maybe a drive, go to ghetto.
You
Dance
make our
the
life
highway.
sound so interesting, no?
Yeah, but that was it.
And what is
What
it like
else did we
now?
do?
What's it like now?
Now,
Mm.
play Yahtzee for half an hour.
Yeah, now it's like we schedule date night and then by like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock,
Fix the HD settings on the TV.
after the kids have gone to bed, he'll order some pan for me. He'll remove Yahtzee. He'll be like, do we really want to make that effort and get ready and go out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's totally like Mishal and me as well, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we make dinner reservations and then when the kids are in bed, we just look at each other. Should we just order in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lay on the couch in our comfy
Yeah.
jammies.
Not chat at all.
You know, but like
But
dressing up.
You know, at least you're making reservations. We're not even like making reservations. We're just on the couch and then we're just like, good night.
Alicia is sleeping.
That's
Alicia takes naps. Before
That's
sleeping.
because y'all know, y'all have preempted this. Y'all have preempted that reservation is not going to be met.
But I remember once last year on your birthday, we went to Yaucha and we had a reservation for like 9:30 after the kids went to bed,
Yes.
I think. And we got there at 9:30 and by about 10:20
You
were
were done.
asleep.
we were done. We had had a cocktail, we had eaten our appetizer, we had eaten our food, we had gotten through dessert. And then we were just like, let's call for the bill. And both of us like, no. We have to be here for at least an hour.
But how good did it feel?
It's your birthday. We have to be out for at least 1 hour. And we were like, yeah. And in my head, I'm thinking, get into bed now.
But, so that's the thing, like dressing up, like actually feeling good and like getting excited to go somewhere. Like I miss that feeling.
I know.
Karan, hint. Are you taking her out
Are you
tonight?
taking her out
no, she
tonight?
can dress up anytime she wants. No one's told her to dress like a slob at home. Like, I'd appreciate if she dressed up a little more. I think
fact,
we're on the same page.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Riya.
Okay. Another then versus now question. What is the one thing that you miss about your pre-kid married life, and what is the one thing that you wouldn't change, or you would do anything and you wouldn't give up now that you have kids about your married life?
I think it's more like the freedom of being able to actually move at the get-go.
Yeah.
So that would be the one thing I do miss. Like,
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like,
Okay.
or you can just decide to go somewhere. You drive by a restaurant, be like, oh, this place looks nice, and we'll go there tomorrow. Cool. It's not like 1,500 other factors have to be adjusted. Where the kids sleep, you have to put them to bed, this, that. There's a lot fewer logistics. Or even if you're just going out in the day with the kids, there's socks, there's shoes, snacks, everything. There's just a lot. It's a lot of
Interesting
mental
how we
load. I
started
don't know if
with
you
socks.
guys will get it, but it's this thing that we carry. Like the men, we have to carry this burden with us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, but you know who you're married to, right? Like, this never happened in our marriage, so I don't know what you're talking about.
that's true.
I'm
also,
not a
actually.
spontaneous person. I could never do that before
No,
or
but-
even now.
You're quite spontaneous.
but I mean, it's about having the ability to do it. Now, like, it's not even in the horizon. At least that time, I could still suggest it and be shot down, which was separate. Now I can't even do that. Like,
It's a
just
bleak life.
beyond.
There's a
yeah.
realization that you don't have the ability to suggest something. Like,
Yeah.
your voice has been taken away from you.
Yeah, it has
Little Mermaid.
a little bit.
I think adding on to that, I think what's changed, I think holidays, like traveling.
Yeah, holidays
yeah.
have become so different.
Absolutely.
Very
Yeah.
different.
Very different.
Not romantic
the-
at all.
Yeah, the places you would want to go to prior
fact
to.
that- How our
The
trips
time
were
you wake
always...
The kind of stuff you
Yeah.
do on holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we would do a lot of food-centric trips, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
book a Michelin star here or like this or that. But now it's like, okay, but what are the kids going to do? And what activities will they do in the day? And
And
they'll
how
be
can
tired. So then we need to do this nap. And
and how can we do date night at Disneyland?
Yeah.
or date night for Mishal. We went to Japan and we did Disney. We were exhausted. Came back to the room. Obviously, we were sharing the room with the kids. So put them to bed. And I was sitting there in the dark, and Mishal's like, yeah, I really feel like having a drink. So I'm going to go find a place for me to go and have a drink. So I said, okay. And he found this really cool speakeasy cocktail bar, and it was just him and the bartender, and he had drinks after drinks after drinks, and he's sending me WhatsApp photos of these amazing drinks. And I'm sitting in the dark, my kids are sleeping in the room, and he's like, oh, this is so fun. Yeah, nice.
So date night.
So we had a WhatsApp date night.
WhatsApp date night.
Yeah, like a what is it? Like a virtual date night.
Virtual
It wasn't. There was nothing virtual about it because I wasn't even. He couldn't even see me. I was in the dark.
You were getting intoxicated via him.
No, I was not. I was angry.
So yeah, holidays have changed a lot.
Okay, well then, what's the one thing that you would not change?
What you wouldn't change now?
Now? Good question. How do you answer this, Bogran?
I mean, my shoes are fine.
What is the one thing you wouldn't trade about parenting together?
Now that the kids
I mean,
are
the
there.
conversations with the kids. Now that Alia's a bit older and she's able to give like funny, sassy replies, that's really entertaining.
Mm.
And
Just
Yeah.
like the joy of discovering stuff together with them. Like,
But that's you becoming a parent. I guess really the question is, what is it that
In our relationship?
Yeah, exactly. How has it changed your relationship with your partner now that you have kids? I mean, yes, of course, we know the whole, you may not be able to
I've
like,
become really good at quickies.
I don't think
I mean-
Mahajan will agree.
I think Majan's complaining.
no, I'm totally happy with the quickie. It's just that I mean, where are these quickies?
Listen,
Who is having these
one
quickies?
second. I want to say something to this, and is it? Am I allowed to say it?
Say what you want.
So we heard that you sometimes suggest a quickie at very inappropriate moments.
You all were privy to that in Goa.
Oh, go ahead, go
No,
ahead.
but that was like 8
Pina
pina
coladas.
coladas down. I mean, I'm sorry, my social inhibitions reduce a bit,
No, but
especially
we
with
heard,
like close friends.
we heard where there could be like a meltdown in the house. Your kids could be like throwing food at each other, and you're like, but Ria.
But that's when you need to.
Ria,
No,
bedroom.
listen. That is exactly when you need to take the edge off. Like,
Just come in the room
Let
for
the
5
kids
minutes.
keep crying. It's
You
going
know-
to take a couple of minutes.
I need to have a conversation with you in
What do you think?
private.
We're gonna go out, disappear for like half an hour? No, it's like whatever, 3.5 minutes in and out, quickie. Like, what more do you want?
we take longer in the bathroom than we do in this. I don't. If you're okay with our bathroom schedules, what's wrong with this?
Wait, when did you think we were okay with
Yeah,
your
why-
bathroom?
why-
I mean,
you
you'll have
the
come to
bathroom.
live with it. Okay, let's just put it this way. We've come to live with our 20-minute, 30-minute, 40-minute bathroom schedules, right?
Which is
So what's the
actually
harm in like
Multiple times a day, you forget that.
a couple of like 3-minute sessions, as you put it.
yeah,
Yeah, but those 3-minute sessions involve us.
Exactly.
yeah, but it's
And
for
you're
everyone's
claim
benefit.
to love it.
It's
At
for
least you're
everyone's
used to.
benefit. No, we're not doing it selfishly. It's like a selfless service towards the benefit of the family unit.
The greater good.
Yeah.
Greater good.
So I just need to talk to you in the room for 1 minute.
Exactly.
I feel like they're not
I have to
getting
tell you a
it.
secret.
Tell you a secret.
But you know how
Wow.
difficult it is to for a mom's perspective, like from a mom's perspective, you know that our kids are constantly all day on us, touching us. Like
Yeah.
I feel so touched out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you
I
feel
know what
touched
you
out?
mean.
I feel touched out, and then you don't want a boy groping you after that.
Yeah.
But I
Then at the
understand.
end of the night, all
this
I
is a
want
boy
is
you've married. Like, it's not a boy. It is your husband.
Fair enough, yes.
So,
but
yeah.
it's just one
But
more
your kids are
hand
not
on
One
touching
more
you
contact.
constantly.
Yeah.
No, but it's okay to do that like later on in the day, but like in the middle of the kids on
Yeah.
top of you when you just get taken to
Somehow,
the room.
like, their screaming and
You may
crying
have,
doesn't seem
like-
to affect you as much as it affects.
Yeah.
You're just
Because
like,
they
yeah.
don't scream at them that much.
Yeah.
I mean, at least mine don't. Like, my
Oh.
kids are always like, oh, daddy's sleeping. Let him sleep. He's such a good daddy.
I mean,
He
it's just
needs
how
his
you
rest.
train them. It's if you, mine
Very good,
understand
Dad.
very well. If they need to wake me up, they have to give me kisses on my cheek to charge my battery. And that's, I've taught Alia this, and now Namu's picked it up, and this is how it works. If I need to be woken up, now she complains about it. Oh, you get kisses in the morning. Like, this doesn't just happen. You have to create these behaviors. Like,
Tiger dad.
exactly.
But you guys think that y'all are, or do you think we are similar parents? Do we have the same sort of parenting styles?
Yeah, I would say so. But I'm a lot more calmer and a lot less anxious.
You said that on camera in public.
Yeah.
I mean, anxious, yes.
That's true.
Calmer?
Calmer.
Absolutely not.
She's
Yeah,
so
there you go,
calm.
Ina. Prove him right.
I mean,
Let him have
you
it.
guys, I'm. Shut up.
You know, my eyes are watering. You are making me laugh so much.
Just whip him with that hair.
Just smash some balls.
Catch him in like smash some balls.
Paddle style.
He did smash a ball literally right here yesterday at the court.
Dude, wait. Who's this podcast for? Like, what ball? What are you talking about?
A paddle ball on the paddle court.
Okay.
No, I
Sorry.
was telling her earlier that he always smashes the ball at her.
Slow reflexes.
God, guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My mind's gone somewhere.
Exactly.
It's not coming out.
Again.
He's stuck in a
You're
different...
stuck in the
Just
gutter.
in case
Yeah.
you're going to suggest something that we were talking about earlier. Now is not the time or place.
No. It's a sofa
Just by the way, this
outside,
entire
relax.
conversation was that's what she said, that's what she said, that's what she said. Conversation.
Can you imagine what Cammy would have done? She would have been rolling her. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
That's what she
How many shots do I need to have?
Yeah. But how do you guys handle being a team in front of the kids? How do you handle like a disagreement? How do you guys?
Esha and Alisha, take this one.
You know, when we're trying to
United
like
front.
discipline the kids, or when there's one of them's having a meltdown, and each of us responds in different ways. And like his way is to just be like, oh, it's okay, like, you know, you can have what you want. And he'd rather give in, and I'd rather like,
Hold
you
the
know,
line.
write it out and be like, you know, try to hold a boundary. And he hates to see them cry, so he'll just be like, it's okay, it's fine, you know. And then it's very often that we end up arguing in front of them or fighting in front of them, but then ultimately that doesn't work because it gets them worked up even more,
They get
and then it kind of
confused.
sets one against the other, and they get confused, like, what, you know, who do we listen to and what's right, and they obviously want to listen to like the good cop versus the bad cop.
Yeah. So in that moment, what would you do? Let's just say if Ananya wanted something or Adi wanted something, and you're like, no,
So
I'm
we've
sorry,
now gotten
and
to a
then-
point where it's like a hard stop. You just don't fight in front of the kids, and you fight
Okay.
later, and
True.
I love how he's smiling in the
It's
background.
actually true. Yeah, it's actually
and
true.
generally like
I think it helps the kids also because, as I said, we are 6 people here. 6 people who've been brought up differently for sure. Each person brings about a different way that they were brought up. I was brought up in a different way in this case. And usually for
yeah,
us,
in some way we're all bringing our
Right.
the way we've been brought up as we
yeah.
parent our kids also.
so in our family, it was like that, where it was like, you know, to an extent, my mother was always a very strict disciplinarian in that stuff. And I don't think I grew up with liking that initially. So I just feel it's okay. We all turned out okay. As I said, 6 different individuals brought up differently. We all, touch wood, turned out okay. Or I think turned out okay. And we are bringing
That's
up
a
good
later
kids.
conversation that we can have later.
Yeah, no, my point in this is as much as we
We
may
appear to
fight-
be okay.
Yeah, they appear to.
Yeah, that was a bold
Appearances.
assumption. But okay.
No, I'm quite sure. I won't lie. I mean, I think they're all turning out to
But
be
it's a
okay.
constant struggle. I mean, balancing
Balancing
different parenting
dynamics
styles. Yeah.
of your
Constant struggle.
relationship when you disagree, but now that you have 2 little human beings looking at that and
Yeah,
learning
looking
from
at
that.
the way you're talking to each other, looking at the way
Yeah.
you're talking to them.
But
It's
I
hard,
was
it's
raised
really
like
hard.
watching I've seen my parents fight, and I've not.
No, we definitely argue
Yeah.
and fight in front of them. It's not like we don't.
Yeah.
But you,
You
don't
don't
want
do
to
it at-
shout at each other while you're
You
trying
want
to
to
teach
keep
them
it to a minimum.
Yeah, like so while disciplining them, you want to have a united
Correct.
front, but
Yeah.
you can also individually fight, and then it's not
And
their
of course,
problem
we have
what they're fighting about.
disagreements in front of them, and we
So I make a
try as
very
much as
conscious
possible to make up
effort.
also in front of them, so that they realize that it's all normal because everything's not hunky dory all the time.
Correct. And I also make it a point to tell my kids that when what we're talking about, they don't need to know. It's not about them, and it's just between us adults, and it's okay. We're having a fight, and we'll figure it
We'll
out.
figure
But
it out.
it's not for you to bother about.
Because then if you're fighting with each other and you're fighting in front of them, and that also ends up affecting your relationship later. You're just irritated and resentful of the other person, and you feel like they don't understand you, and you're something that you're supposed to be doing as a team is not happening. And then like by the end of the day, what do you want to do? You want to sit on your phone, or you want to read a book, or you want to be in front of the television, and you just want to spaz out, and you don't want to interact with the other person. And then what's the point of anything?
But it also teaches the kids a good lesson about how to resolve a conflict.
Yeah,
But that's if you resolve it in front
in
of
front
them.
of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
Which we do sometimes.
yeah,
Yeah, we do.
yeah. We do that sometimes.
The fact that we are like,
Yeah.
over a period of time, okay, I think it also normalizes the fact that it's okay for two
It's
people
okay
to
to
not
not
get
get
along
along.
and then later get along.
Get along.
Yeah.
Do you show affection in front of the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys?
I
Of
do.
course.
I also do.
I think I do more than Alicia.
Because
I
the reason I
insist on-
asked this is because so when growing up, a lot of my friends unfortunately had never seen their parents kiss or and for me that was such a normal thing. Like my dad and my mom
Yeah.
or whoever, like for them to like come home and kiss each other was like a very
Normal thing.
I didn't think twice about it, right? So it's something that I want to be more conscious about.
Yeah. For us, it's
Yeah.
also hard with Ananya because I remember when she was
Yeah.
younger, and I think just a normal hug or a kiss, and she was like, "Leave, mama."
She's my mama.
She's my mama.
She's
So
my wife.
all he said was, "Yeah, but she's my wife." And I hug her and kiss her. No, she's my wife. Like we have this on video. She's my
Yeah, but
wife.
it's also nice for them to like, as girls especially, like they're gonna take from this relationship, right? Like they're
Yeah.
gonna wanna mimic it as they grow up. So it's nice for them to see that, a dynamic
What
is.
a good
It doesn't have to
dynamic is.
be
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure. I know
smooth, but
for sure
it's-
there could be more affection.
No, if you normalize it, so I came from the same background where I've never.
You've never seen a parent.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was never so this thing with
Exactly.
me either. Yeah.
Exactly. But I think if you normalize it, I think it makes it more normal because I think it did play a role during the teenage years for us. We were like, oh shit, seriously? He kissed that girl? He kissed a girl? That way. It was a
Mm.
big thing in my head.
Mm.
I think when you normalize it, keeps things a little bit normal. I think it's better upbringing, I guess.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah.
Maybe the times are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think the times were different, right?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay. I think, guys, we need to let the guys take over now for 5 minutes and have them ask us questions that they've been harboring, maybe haven't had a platform to like voice it, and now with the support of their peers, they might be able to like just.
I have a couple of complaints.
Eshan's
but
bubbling over.
I think I left my notes in the car. Couldn't
what's
carry
for
them
dinner?
in the dicky.
So Eshan's the only brave one here. Go on,
Brave one,
Eshan.
yeah. I think the first question should be, what do y'all expect from us?
It's a really loaded question.
Nothing. Nothing. I want nothing.
Can we get that in written stamp paper? There's a notary I can find. I mean, it's very nice.
You
of
just solve relationships.
Exactly.
No, I think
Smack.
that's a fair question to ask because I do expect things
Yeah.
from my
I
husband.
expect
Of
quite a
course,
lot.
I expect a lot. I expect him to be an equal partner. I expect him to be an equal parent. I expect him to be supportive of me and things that I want. And I'm not saying it's all one-sided. Of course, it goes both ways. But yeah, I have a lot of expectations and I think you're aware of it.
Yeah.
Whether you meet it or not now.
I also expect foot massages sometimes. As long as we're laying out our expectations, I'll get my notes out.
Should I get some notes?
I get a foot massage every once in a while, like a day off, maybe a trip to the spa. Everything is related to massages.
But I have no complaints in that department.
Oh.
It's been 11 and a half years that we've been married? No, 10 and a half years? Mishal has given me a foot massage every single night. Every night
Amazing.
that
Every
we've been
night?
every night that we've been in the same city.
Credit,
Sicko.
dude.
Wow.
Credit
Every night.
given where
Not
credit
out of
is.
choice.
Okay.
No,
But
you've
I
done
will
it.
tell you one story which I was floored by. Very recently, one of the kids woke up in the night. Namu woke up in the night and she wet herself. So I had to wake up and clean her up and give her a bath and stuff. And then she wouldn't go back to sleep till 6:30. And Karan knew that I had to wake up again at 7:30 to do some work. And then we were going to Alibag. So I had basically not slept in the night and he felt really bad. Like, first of all, he would have never woken up before this, but he woke up that night and he didn't know what to do or how to help. So he started pressing my feet and giving me a foot massage because he wanted me to relax and go back to sleep fast. And I thought that was so sweet and that I was really touched by that
That is really
moment.
You're welcome.
B, anything to add? Anything that we have done in the last couple of years? Or do we move on to the next question?
Compliments to him.
Quickly, otherwise the
I'm
next
really
question
nice
will
So the next question, guys, is
Give us a compliment.
moving on. No, but if I can come
I
back
know
to
what
the
you want.
question.
You basically want compliments and hugs on a daily
Oh,
basis.
absolutely.
That's-
like
and
this is
chocolate.
like could have read my mind.
But that's a good thing. That's a good conversation. Love languages.
Yeah.
How do you men feel loved?
Well done, Sher. Keep
How
it
do
up.
you feel loved?
When I get my 40 minutes in the toilet,
Plus 2 minutes. Sorry, what was it? 2 minutes in heaven? Every day. Might add.
We are slowly reducing the time.
Okay, how's about this? I'll change it to 38 minutes in the bathroom and 2 minutes there. If that's okay. Total of 40 minutes is all I need. We'll slowly start.
That's what would make you feel loved.
I mean, to add to it.
Okay, but
Yeah.
wait, there are
No,
there
that's
are
very
two
true.
questions.
That is basically
No, but I want to know this
for me.
generally. What would,
Yeah,
what
but
would,
for
what-
real,
how
for
do we all feel loved? How do you feel loved? How do we
Yeah.
all feel
How
loved?
do you? I think if someone just really understood what I needed in that moment, and
You don't
just
know?
did it.
No,
What do you mean? You don't know how
I
you
don't
feel
know how
loved?
I
Whether
feel
it's
loved.
a-
I'm not sure. What am I supposed to like?
Like
what?
taken care of, like, all your needs met, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
No.
No, but what are
Sex.
the little
Yes.
things that your partner can do to make you feel loved?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
What
are
do you
the
mean?
things that she can do to make you
it
feel
can
loved?
be anything like a foot rub or a bag of chips when
She
you're
can do
just
nothing to make me feel loved. I am beyond that line.
plan a little. I don't know.
This is very
This
hurtful.
is I mean like organizing like meals and stuff. I guess the food that I like and I know you don't like.
without
Yeah.
sounding sexist,
He's walking-
just
He's walking
giving
a
you
fire
his-
tightrope. Huh?
No, it's
giving
not.
you his true.
You're forgetting the massage he
No,
gave you at
I've
night.
tried to take
Love
over
language.
the meal planning in the house. I can still very happily do it. That's not the issue. But I'm just a lot more flexible with menu choices.
Asterisks,
Yeah.
asterisks, many asterisks. Go on.
Yeah, so I guess that's one thing when you think about me in a way that doesn't
He doesn't want to say this
benefit you.
tactfully.
Don't say it tactfully, just say it.
Yeah, just say it.
Yeah, just say it. Like, you don't have to.
yeah,
Like,
but that's what I mean. Like simple thing, like when you ask her to make food for me that you don't like, but I
Food is
like
your
it,
love
so you
language.
get it. I guess that's
Food.
one
Yeah.
part of it.
When
yeah.
you're the way
basically
the
you're
heart is
putting
your stomach.
Food, or
his
when she wants to
needs
go out to a
above your
restaurant
own.
that I like and she doesn't like.
Well,
when she
she-
obliges that on my birthdays, for example.
And
That
then
is
you have
nice.
taken
She
her
did
to
that.
Kobe on
Yeah,
her anniversary,
exactly.
so-
Yeah.
So,
and yeah.
so that
thanks.
once a year I get. Yeah.
Good enough.
So, what would you guys agree?
How do you feel loved?
How do you-
How do you feel loved?
I think food is one way. Again, without sounding sexist, you're a good cook, so I like it when you
Hmm.
put in the effort to make something that I like.
Food. That's it.
Food.
I also think for me, it's like the little things, like,
We're very
hugs,
uncomplicated
kisses,
people.
holding your hand
Men are simple
somewhere.
creatures.
Yeah.
What do
Like
you?
a
How do you
touch.
feel
So-
loved?
I wanted to actually come back to your point because it'll help my point, where you said that I like it when a person's able to read what I need at that moment. And I would like to also add to the point what Hina had asked earlier, that this was a lot easier when we were just us. This changes a lot now as parents.
Mm.
Not that it changes, but because very
Yeah.
frankly, I feel we have all discovered new feelings to an extent,
Yeah.
But
or
I
a different way to feel things, and it's harder
Yeah.
to read. I think
And
both
you-
ways.
sure, but don't you
Absolutely.
think how you felt love then and how you feel love now doesn't
No,
change?
I'll tell
Yeah.
you what has changed. It's not. It is
Maybe
not
just the-
changed.
Taking out time to do things or having the energy to like.
I think you know what it is. I think earlier we were accustomed to. We had found a way to, very frankly, even getting married for you guys and for us was hard. Everyone is hard. Adjusting a new person. We had found that adjustment when you have kids. It's a whole new adjustment again, and it's consistently evolving because the children are growing. And I think at times we both need each other, but we're unable to express it sometimes, just like our kids.
Mm.
And that is
I'm slow clapping him.
you are.
I am slow clapping.
Slow
him
clapping.
Right now.
But I think that
Solid.
so what we need, very
Wow.
frankly, is to be able to talk to each other. So those 40 minutes Okay, we should be on the phone.
You're now on the phone, by the way.
So why don't you come on the other line and try
Where
and
are
find a
40
way.
minutes?
To us in those 40
Where
minutes.
are our 40 minutes?
Yeah,
Where
where's
are your
the
40 minutes?
Yeah, where?
Well, you have
I'll
to.
get my 40 minutes if I wake up 40 minutes before everyone.
Yeah, that's the only way to get
I
it.
guess. I
Okay,
guess. And I think
I
yeah.
completely agree with you, and I want to add to this saying that, earlier before kids, we would put each other first because we only had each other to put
Yes.
first, and now we have two tiny people to put before
yeah.
everybody else. And then I think at the end of the day, like, I would want Karan to put me first, Karan would want me to put him first, and then that disconnect
Right.
like breeds the distance rather than bridges the gap.
Yeah.
Like
But
where
how
you
do
feel
you
like
solve for that then?
Yeah.
you
what-
recognize it. You recognize that everyone loves each other. It's not that we don't love each other. We're
You're
not
just
like,
not saying it or not able
You're
to
not
do
s-
stuff to express it as
Yeah.
often as possible.
yeah. And so I think the little things like the touches, the hugs, the kisses to remind you, like the physical, like I'm still here and I still love you. And
Absolutely.
it's not like, I just
It
just
will
don't
just
wanna
exist.
talk.
I'm not just another person on the other side of the bed.
So, no, the reason I say this is because how you were putting it that what you for Karan, for Mishal, it was like they love food. As you can see, no, for me. But for me, it's about conversation, hugs. Because I came from a background where that was not a normal at my house. It was a bit more strict. So that was always very important. But I understand you because you are constantly physically needed by our kids. So you're tapped out, which is absolutely okay. But then there are days. Then there are days when all of us come home tired. And I've seconded from all sides. Doesn't matter boy or girl. It doesn't matter. So I think what we need to do is somehow keep some ground rules at these bare minimum we will do with each other despite how we are. It doesn't matter. I'll make
What
sure
those
I'm
are,
cooking
yeah.
for Mishal. And
Yeah.
make sure I am doing the following. I'm making you all the foot rubs, whether or not one child is awake or not.
and stick to that. Like
Stick to
if you're like starting in date night for like
True.
tonight, for example, and some other plan comes along, you prioritize that date
Prioritize
night.
That's my point being.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
make
Like,
it
the
give it-
thing is, we've all talked about forced date nights. None of us have acted on it. So it's like
Yeah.
all of us are to blame for this. We can find a way.
Yeah, I mean,
in
because
a month, if you can't do it 4 times, you do it 2 times. But we'll not talk to each other also. If that's how hard a day it was. Although I think that's not going to happen. But we can do it. We also sometimes just get into a rut. So it's,
Yeah, it's so
getting
easy to
into
get
a
into a
rut.
Yeah,
rut.
yeah,
I think
it's
that's what it
It's
nothing.
easy
And
to
then,
get out of.
you know how
So
people who are not working out,
difficult to
they
get
like
out
get into a habit of not wanting to work out.
Yeah.
And then they just justify it. Oh, today I ate too much. Oh, today I didn't feel like.
Right.
How are you so smart in front of a mic? I have never heard this side of you. Like suddenly he's
I'll tell
become
you what
like
it is.
Dr.
It was
Phil
the
or
stika.
something.
It was the stika I had. It's
No,
someone made me
the
remove.
tika's gone.
Yeah. But it's just like,
Brajesh is
I mean,
gone.
like, where is this gyan in like real life? Like
I
in
thought
the
it through,
other-
dude.
of
Yeah,
course is there.
it's there, but we don't.
It's just that now he's actually getting a chance to be heard.
Yes.
Otherwise, we don't.
6.5 billion people will be hearing my voice today.
Acha. Wow, तेरे मुंह में घी शक्कर.
Huh. Really?
Also, regular check-ins, right? You can actively check in with each other.
Mm.
Doesn't have to be during a date night or
Just during the day, like a
yeah,
phone
I
call or a
mean-
message or something.
yeah, or even like once a week. Check in, like what's going on, how you're doing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Is there
How's-
something that we should be doing that we're not doing, or
Mm. Or just how are you feeling? Are
Yeah.
you okay?
yeah,
Just that. It
And
could be
not
that simple.
harboring things. Like I feel harboring things also like comes out later on in different ways.
yeah.
So like, if you feel something, you like take time out to like talk about it or like, express it and say, I didn't like this, or I would like this to be better, or whatever, like just not keeping
Mm.
things in, because then that builds up and it like kind of starts
I
eating
have a
into the
solution to your
relationship.
problem. It's a proven solution.
Drive around in your car and
Those
listen
2
to rap
minutes
music.
that we were talking about, I assure you all that our relationship will go up 3,000% if those 2 minutes were given more often.
But that's that
Find the
is
time.
that is
Is what I
your
say.
that is from your perspective, but from our perspective, it's
Try
like
it. Try it
taking
for a
out
month.
the pleasure.
Try it for a month.
But where is our pleasure?
No,
in
but
that?
those 2 minutes comes when you have like the little
least
gestures,
bandwidth.
right?
Yeah.
It's like the
Hi,
little
it's
gestures.
from both sides.
When do you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to do
Yeah.
the 2 minutes? When you feel supported and taken
Yeah.
care of and noticed
For us, it's not
and
a switch.
appreciated.
It's
Yeah,
not like,
it's
okay,
not
you know
like-
what,
No,
come
no,
on now.
I do. Again, I say this with nothing. But if couples today are able to, and I'm sure there must be, like, I don't know. I read that article about Sting and his wife, and he was talking about how he just kept it on. And he's like, dude, we've been married for like 45 years. And again.
Yeah, but
it's
how
a
do you stay
statement.
married for 45 years? You're a
Because-
witness to someone's life, right?
True.
If the other person feels seen by you, that's when they want to stay with you and do things
Agree.
with you.
But my point here was that if you're able to, I think it'll help the other areas.
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
sex is definitely
So,
important.
so what you're saying is the woman has to treat it like a chore, not as a thing
No,
that's fun.
no,
That's kind of what you're
No,
saying,
okay,
actually.
okay. Let me rephrase this. I didn't mean
Yeah.
it like that.
Because you're
I
saying
meant if
you're
people.
saying if you do this, then you get benefits elsewhere. But that in itself should be.
I don't mean it that way. I mean it when people land up actually having sex regularly. I think they will land up communicating a lot better and they're more patient. And thank you for stepping up for her. But still.
I gotta look out for my 2 minutes, bro. That means throwing you under the bus.
And
I will call
how,
for the
and how.
fucking bus.
But still, I will say this, that if people who land up having sex more often, I think are more patient towards understanding each.
No, you're absolutely right. But then, at the same time, it's not just like the women have said. It's sex is a result of something else. It's not the cause of
Yeah.
your goodness. It's because there's goodness in the relationship is also
Is
why.
you-
Sex is a marker. It's not a cause of
But
it.
it is in today's world, unfortunately or fortunately, I would say in married couples, almost a necessity also. Where a lot of people, I think,
Why?
are also having divorces because they don't have an active sex life. Post or pre-kids, I don't know.
No,
It's
but
true.
there are relationships where people probably have great sex lives, but nothing else going on in the relationship. That's not a good relationship either, right?
Yeah, so then it has to be a balance.
Yeah.
It has to be a
It
balance.
has to be a
Yeah.
balance.
It has to be a balance. But since the topic was keeping the spark alive, which is why I brought it
That
up.
was
Correct.
not the
That was
topic.
not the topic.
No, I mean that is the topic of the
The
podcast.
general topic of the podcast.
But
It was
it clearly makes,
keeping love
no, keeping the spark, keeping love. I mean, but not to diss you by any means,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
that's
No,
clearly
no.
a need for him. That's his love
Yeah.
language,
Why not?
which is
Yeah.
fair. Somebody else may have a different love language. So I think it's fair that for you, that is a very important part of
Yeah.
your relationship,
Right.
or to feel that.
I think Karan has not realized what his love language is.
He's contemplating it right now. He's like,
he's hearing them out.
that
and he's
also
saying
sounds
that
like my
right.
love language, and even that sounds like my love language.
These are all good
I'm
languages.
confused. Are you pro or no?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's that diplomatic guy
Yes.
who will side with the winning team.
he's like, who's losing? I'm going to take that side.
Yeah, I go for the losing
I
side.
actually,
underdog.
I actually really I really want you to think about this, and I want you to tell me.
Cool. Do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Homework. Homework.
But
for
okay,
you.
but like actual other things that we can do. So check-ins, I think
I
the
think
idea for
check-ins are
check-in is
very-
really
Check-ins are very
good.
nice, actually.
And
yeah.
date night every week, or even once in 2 weeks
Whatever
if you
works,
can.
yeah,
Whatever
like-
works.
Twice a month.
Whatever
to start
your
with.
spectrum is.
But
yeah.
you know
Yeah.
what we
And even if
started
you're at
loving,
home.
thanks to you guys. We started playing paddle because of you guys, and just that once or twice a week when we get in the car and we drive to the court and back and we play. It's just this one different thing that we're doing
Yeah.
together.
That's like your thing.
That's
as in-
our thing that,
That
we're
doesn't
doing.
involve
with-
kids.
Doesn't involve the kids. We're leaving
Yeah.
the house. We're definitely leaving the house every week at least once. Sitting in the car, driving, chatting, playing. The endorphins post the game are good. Like, just happy mood and just happy to
I've
be
experienced that
around
definitely.
each other.
Yeah,
Which
but
just
even
having that one like
finding a hobby
sport-
together.
hobby,
I
yeah.
think it's so important to find a hobby
Yeah.
together. I think
Yeah.
that's really. I cannot stress on it enough. I feel like as
What's
a
your
couple-
hobby together?
Paddle.
Ah.
We've discussed. I mean, we had
Paddle,
food
paddle.
as our
We don't
hobby
paddle.
together. I would say. But
What's
then
our
we
hobby
realized we
together?
had
I
to
don't know.
be-
What is our hobby together?
Think about it.
You think about I don't have any ideas.
Yeah, see.
I guess.
But
yeah,
now you
Yahtzee,
can
but
think of something and do something.
You can actually create it. It doesn't
Yeah,
have
you
to
can-
already exist,
yeah.
right? We didn't have paddle together
We didn't
a year
have
ago.
this till a month ago.
yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, like there are things that he does which I cannot absolutely stand, like gaming, and there are things that I do which he cannot
But
absolutely
find
stand.
something together that would be common interest
Yeah.
for both of you to do,
That's important. You're right.
because it makes you spend time.
Something independent of like home and kids and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Where they're
Yeah.
not talking about like chores and expenses
Do you
and
think you
Not
can
like
get
stuff
buying
and domestic
furniture
stuff
or
and
shit
No,
like that.
you're not doing that on a regular basis.
I don't know. It's just. I'm
Why
just
don't you
thinking.
come and start playing paddle?
Example.
Because I took him to IKEA twice. I just
Come
why are
and
you so
start playing
scarred?
paddle.
But
You don't
it
like
was
paddle.
5 years ago.
Yeah. I'm
you
okay with
know what can
IKEA.
be your thing? You can learn to be a masseuse.
Oh.
It's a hobby, it has to be fun for all. I'm already an excellent masseuse. It's not like
and then you also become a masseuse and then you can massage.
He doesn't
people.
like massage.
Oh.
yeah.
But no, finding something together, I
Yeah.
think that will
No, but I'm
really, that's good. Having the check-ins, scheduling the late nights, scheduling the sex and intimacy as well.
So you can't schedule
That's
that.
good.
No, you can.
No, you can't.
I don't
course
think
you
it's
can.
possible.
Of course you
Of
can.
course you
That
can.
is
Oh.
that.
That'll work
Reschedule.
for
Oh,
us.
it's time. That's. I don't think.
Yeah,
that's-
reschedule.
scheduling
it.
doesn't
I
work
don't
for
know.
us.
That is not.
I mean, when you say schedule, you're just, discussing it.
Yeah.
It's like you're prioritizing that time for yourself, basically.
Okay. Now we're going to play a really fun game. So we're going to ask each other random questions and it's a who's more likely to, and all we have to do is point between. So like if you think
got it.
who's more likely to fall asleep on the couch, if I were to ask you this, point at her. And she would probably point at herself as well, right?
And
Okay.
then sometimes we would need an explanation also, like between the two of us.
But not doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
It doesn't
doesn't
have to
let
be.
it
It
be a
should not.
quick, fun thing.
It should just be a rapid fire. Let's not do any explanations.
Okay.
I love how I told
Who's
you.
more embarrassed of the other?
Who's more embarrassed of the other?
No, I'm more embarrassed of you.
Yeah, she's more embarrassed of me for sure.
I wonder why Orange for
So you have to point to her.
She is. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Who's more likely to fall asleep mid conversation?
Yeah. It's
Point
probably
at
me.
yourself. Guys, you're not getting
Oh,
the game.
sorry,
You need to be. This has to be quick.
Come on, quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Next.
I'm gonna ask
Anisha.
again. No, I'm gonna ask. Who's more likely to fall asleep mid sex?
Mid-sex, how
Mid-sex.
does that happen? Nobody falls asleep.
You've
Who you
done
pointing
it.
to?
I slapped you and woke you up.
Oh,
What?
I was 16 pina coladas down, probably. Yeah. I know. That was at least a bottle of whiskey down. It was a full bottle. Yeah.
No amount of alcohol. My
Very
friend justifies
simply.
this.
There was no alcohol
When?
involved.
Okay, who is more likely to sweet talk their way out of doing any real work? Hina and Michelle.
Well played. Good question. dude.
That's great.
So who feels what? Okay.
Okay.
Moving on. Rapid fire.
Riya and Karan, who is more likely to cry when being emotionally blackmailed by their 2-year-old? Definitely you, Riya.
Oh, that's actually true. Yeah. Probably.
He did 2 days ago.
Okay, I have a good one for you guys. Who's more likely to get caught sneaking snacks or chocolates after saying no to the kids?
I'm also pointing at Aisha.
I would point at Alicia as well, though.
No.
She also
Okay.
sneaks in
I have
the-
one for you guys.
Okay.
Who's a sloppier drunk?
Who is more likely to text you something while still in the same room? Everyone answer.
Who you pointing to? Yeah, exactly. You, for sure.
Okay, I have something for Riya and Karan. Who's the more fun parent?
Oh, for sure.
Really?
Easy.
I thought it would be you, Riya.
She's a lot of fun, but she's fun over a consistent period of time. I maximize fun for the yeah.
When he comes, it's like his 2 minutes of parenting.
3.5.
3.5, sorry.
What should have been different?
Who
Oh,
probably
that
has no idea who they're actually chatting with?
Probably. My question to the Mahajans: who's a better singer?
Me.
Yeah, I thought Riya would.
I'm a better rapper.
She's a better rapper.
Ah, okay.
I mean, like a self-appointed rapper.
Yes,
No, she's
Nobody
definitely a
would-
better
Yeah,
rapper.
better rapper.
Nobody would like call me a rapper otherwise outside this
Yeah.
little tight-knit group. Okay, who is likely to suddenly need the loo at bath times or meal times?
I think that would unanimously
Be
be
all
pointed
Yeah.
towards
At the men.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, who's more likely to cry during an emotional movie? You!
What? No.
You!
When have I cried?
So many times I've caught you crying.
You cried on Safari when that fox.
I
or
didn't cry.
So
I
Jackal
felt
ran off with
bad.
the baby monkey.
Yes, I felt bad because an animal stole someone's baby.
But
I
this
didn't
was a
cry.
real
You and your
life.
daughter both
Yeah.
howling in the backseat.
I did. Who would want that? Mera bachcha.
I mean, it's the bloody jungle. This is what happens.
Fair enough.
Okay,
if
okay,
you say
okay.
so,
I have a really
but I
fun
didn't.
one.
It was all the
Who's-
mud.
Exactly.
Who's more likely to use the kids as an excuse to get out of a plan?
Alicia.
Oh, even I would do that.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, I do it all the time too.
Oh, children are so
I
Okay,
love that
okay,
we're also
okay,
self-aware.
okay. Who is more likely to pretend to be asleep to avoid sex?
Yes. It's clear cut.
All the women clearly.
All the women.
Who's more romantic?
Who's more romantic?
What? When?
I'm more romantic.
For sure.
That point.
Right here.
What shit, I'm
For
No,
sure.
only if you sing lover right now. I will believe you.
That's not how I'm romantic.
That's not
It's-
romance.
For that, I need a tika.
Oh, Mishal sang, you know, which song for me when we started dating?
Which one?
Strangers in the
Ah,
Night.
yeah.
Oh, really? Oh my god.
Please
I
sing
have a
it.
question for the Tuckers. Who believes he'll win a paddle tournament? Oh, who is probably likely
I'm
to win
trying
a paddle
to.
tournament? Fair enough.
I'm aware that he's a better player than I.
No,
I
but like,
have a question for this entire group. Who believes that they're actually going to get me on a paddle court?
Me. I'm going to do it one day.
You have that.
I know. Only you can believe in yourself.
Oh,
Boom.
parenting 101 right there.
that was a good one.
Only you can make yourself do this.
Thank you so much for being here today. I know all of you carved some time out in your very busy bathroom schedule, you know,
Gaming schedule.
days.
Gaming / work /
We appreciate
time.
you.
Monday.
Thank you for being
How was
here.
it being here?
Yeah. How was
Yeah.
it? Did you
Yeah,
guys?
thank you for having us. It was really
Great.
Yeah.
fun.
But
You
Well,
can-
I've got
you're
some
the
points
daddy
of
lords.
things that I can work on.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is my love language? What my wife can do to make me happy. These are all
and what
things.
can you all find as a hobby?
I
Common
will
hobby.
do
Yeah,
yellow.
this is good.
you got homework from this session.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
this something you were expecting?
No, not at all.
You know what? I was
I
not.
just brought my stash game and I thought that would solve most problems, but clearly
You
not.
just thought you'd come here and look good and everything would be okay.
Yeah, that
And he
was
was
the goal.
promised
But you
an ice
didn't
cream.
even once do
And-
that. This is what he does literally like before he kisses me. He adjusts his
Yeah, because it gets in the mouth. It's all irritating.
But on that note,
yeah, we
please
hope-
like, subscribe, share this podcast with your family and friends, and
make
get
your
the word
other
out
half
there.
listen
Tell
to
us
it.
about your life and your relationship and how you keep your spark alive.
Make your other half
And,
listen to it. Make
yeah, make
them
your other half listen.
also, like give you homework. You give them homework.
And see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.